Hey everyone, Chris Higgins from Electric Monk here. Today we're going to be taking a quick look at how you can search for objects within your HubSpot portal using a value stored in a custom property. So out of the box, when you perform a search in HubSpot, you're actually only able to search through a small number of the standard HubSpot properties. For contacts, it's first name, last name, email address, and phone number. For companies, it's company name and domain. And for deals and tickets, it's the deal name or the ticket name. Yet, there's obviously a bunch of scenarios where you might want to search for a HubSpot record using a property other than those I just listed. And one of the most common use cases that we get asked about is the ability to search for a contact or company via a unique ID or a reference number. This is typically generated by a third-party system and then synced over to HubSpot, and it's then used to cross-reference data that's in HubSpot with data that's elsewhere. Now, before we get too far into this, it's worth mentioning that at this point in time, this feature is only available in HubSpot Enterprise portals. So if you're a HubSpot Free, Starter, or Pro customer, unfortunately, you won't be able to use this. However, if you are using HubSpot Enterprise, this is actually super easy to set up. To get started, we're going to jump into the property settings, and then we're going to go to the Company Properties tab and click the Create a Property button. We're going to create a brand new company property called Unique ID. So the internal name will populate on its own by default, and you can then add a description and choose which group the property should be stored in. You'll then need to select the type of field you want to create. Now the search feature we're discussing today only works for single line text, multi-line text, and number properties, so make sure you select one of those when creating this new property. Finally, make sure you tick the Add to Search checkbox. As you can see from the description here, enabling this is what will allow your users to search through the data that is added to this property. Hit the Create button, and then we're going to jump across to our company records. So I'm going to create a new company by clicking the Create Company button and then adding in a URL. So let's use tesla.com. You can also add the company name and select the owner, and then finalize everything by clicking the Create Company button. Once your company is created, you're going to want to find the About This Company panel on the left-hand side of the screen, then scroll down and click the View All Properties button. This will take you to the Manage Properties page for this company. At the top of the main column, you'll see this search bar, so we're going to search for the company property that we've just created, which we named Unique ID. We'll then populate this with some dummy data, then hit the Save button. So, just to quickly recap, we created our custom company property and designated it as a searchable field. Then we created a new company and populated the unique ID property with a dummy company reference number, which was 020598. We should now be in a position where we can search for that reference number in HubSpot and bring up the associated company record. Now, you can do this from any page of your HubSpot portal, but let's just jump back to the main dashboard by clicking on the HubSpot logo in the top left corner. Then we'll click the search icon and type in our reference number, 020598. And there you go. HubSpot has returned our Tesla company record with the associated unique ID. As always, I hope you found that useful, and please do get in touch if you've got any questions or even ideas for other HubSpot tutorials that you'd like to see. Cheers.